Hey everybody, welcome to the Babylock Ovation Serger manual. What I want to do today is show you how to use the needle threader that comes with your accessories. You can follow me along on page 24 of the manual, and I was very interested by this because here's what the needle threader actually looks like, okay? And I put this blue index card here just to make it easier for you to see. What I want to show you is I inspected the instruction manual that came with the threader itself, and you can see in the diagram that there's a little hook that supposedly pulls the thread through for you, and that same diagram is larger in the instruction manual. Okay, see how it's showing there's a little hook that actually pulls the thread out for you? Sadly, that's not the case. See, when I retract it, you can see that there's a little piece of metal that comes out, and what that actually does is it can push the thread through the eye away from you so you can grab it from the other side. There is no hook there to pull the thread back towards you. Having said that, it's still helpful to use this needle threader if you're having trouble seeing the eye of the needle. Just keep in mind that it's a very delicate piece of equipment because it's only got that thin little piece of metal there. And let's just start with the 01 left needle. You're going to want to put your thread through the slits like this. Okay, so see, you're putting it through the horizontally when you've got the arrow face up. So see, my arrow's face up and I've got my thread going through the plastic guides like that. I'm going to bring the threader up to the needle and I'm going to gently slide it down the needle until I've got it near the eye. And when I think I've got it lined up, I'm going to gently push forward and look what happens. The little piece of metal pushes through the eye of the needle, and then I can go in and I'm just going to use my little stiletto. I'm just going to grab the thread off and I'm going to remove the threader. Okay, so see, now I can pull the thread through. Let me show you how to do that one more time. All right, so for the right needle, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to line up the thread through the horizontal slits. I'm going to bring it over to the needle, and I'm just going to slide it down until I get towards the eye. And when I've reached the eye, I'm going to push it through. See how I pushed it through? And again, I'm just going to use my little stiletto to gently coax the loop off like that. All right. See how nice that is? All right, so even though it doesn't have the little hook that's illustrated on page 24, it's still a pretty neat little gizmo, and if you need help threading your needle, it does work fairly well. I will tell you that needles that have larger eyes, like a top stitch needle or a larger size needle like a size 14, is going to be easier for you to use because obviously there's a bigger hole for the little piece of metal to go through. So if you're working with a size 12 needle, it might be a little harder to get it through. But in any case, this is how you use the needle threader, corresponding with page 24 in the manual. So next up, I'm going to show you stitch length and width adjustments, and we're going to go through looking at how the stitch looks when we play with those settings.